101 tiles round 9. We lost a lot, but the show must go on. Here's our initiative. Hang on, what's this now? Hello?
Hey, I'm not dead yet.
So you do get reception in there.
Yeah, lucky me. Now you can hear my screams crystal clear as I'm slowly digested by an eldritch nightmare.
We'll figure something out. So, can you still make the videos?
Oh, I'd love to. But all I've got here is my phone, and it's running out of battery as we speak.
Right. Okay, I've got this. Ooh, look at me, I'm Blasatfigwe. Do the YouTube thing, blah blah blah. Maroon moving 5 tiles is hilarious, blah blah blah. Good luck, players!
Ow! Oh, hey, it's my computer. Sweet, I could do the video after all.
And then he proceeded to edit the sequence you all just saw. Ew.
101 Tiles Round 9. Apologies for the delay. Here's your regularly scheduled initiative. Oh, and yes, you are seeing this correctly. Funny enough, the escalation factor was also affected by Maroon's 5. We just didn't notice until now. Nothing stopping us from changing it back, but just for this round, let's keep it. What's the worst that could happen? Turn 1 Maroon. Maroon will feed the being 1 influence. Ow. Maroon takes another 1 and claims tile 29. Gain 2 Nabby Crab companions with 1d6 times 2 max HP. Once per round, if there is a pawn within 1 tile, you can have the crab facing that tile nab and eat their influence. Thanks to Bear. Ah yes, the time for crab tile. This gives you an aura of crabbiness that causes nearby pawns to lose influence, but they can defend themselves, slightly, by selecting the right symbol. Also, does this mean Maroon has their own council except it's full of people who just come up with silly ideas? I approve. Turn 2 Teal. Teal throws 5 influence at the being. Ow 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 ow. Then they take a 2 onto tile 20, claiming it. Home field advantage. The elements of the rats are spreading across the board. Every time a pawn lands on a tile without an element, roll a d6, and that tile's element becomes either fire, water, grass, dark, light, or neutral. When a rumble takes place, rats of the same element as the tile they are currently within automatically gain first initiative. Okay, now this is interesting. Once this is activated, players will slowly paint the board in different elements. How am I going to render that? Funny enough, this doesn't prevent the grass tile from being an element other than grass. This definitely won't get confusing at all. Turn 3 Olive. Olive also feeds 1. Ha! Missed me that time. Olive advances at tile 34, being the first to traverse 1/3 of the board. What's your tile effect?
You're putting the entire book on the tile.
They're what? Do they even have the influence for that? Okay, I mean we have to look at it. What's in the book, Gray?
Seems to be the entire rule set for Magic the Gathering.
I'm sorry, what? You can't involve context from outside of the game.
They're right, you know?
Okay, fine. You can now play Magic in 101 Tiles. If you don't know what Magic the Gathering is, first off, hello fellow rock dweller. Magic the Gathering, often abbreviated to MTG or just Magic, is a trading card game where 2 or more wizards fight each other with spells and summons. Each player brings a deck they built out of cards they've collected, and take turns gathering mana, playing cards, and launching attacks until all but one runs out of life. Now, this tile defines the game of Magic, but it doesn't provide rules for how players can collect cards, build decks, or even challenge each other to matches. So for now, none of that will be possible. However, Olive did add this little snippet themselves. Each player wagers 5 influence, or as much as possible if they don't have at least 5, per match. So, when this tile is activated, the game of Magic will exist in 101 tiles, and if a match ever happens, participants must wager influence on it. And I'd wager that 101 tiles is only going to get more absurd from here. Pokemon and Magic? What's next, American football? Turn 4 Magenta. Magenta feeds 1/2 influence because there's no rule that says it has to be a whole number. There's absolutely no way allowing this will come back to bite us. Magenta takes a 4 on the tile -6. Upon landing on this tile, if no football is on the board... Wait, no, I was joking! Okay, so this tile would add another little minigame into the main game, this time sports ball. At least this one is relatively simple. While holding the football, you can move forwards or backwards, but other pawns can try to tackle you to steal it. If you manage to reach the end zone, you get a touchdown. Which doesn't do anything yet, but knowing this game, that will change quickly. Turn 5 Navy. Navy feeds 1 more influence before landing on tile 23. And yes, because of Maroon's 5, the limit for how many beings can exist has been raised to 5. So, another being is summoned. 2 beings. Will they get along? I sure hope so, because if they get into a fight, I might not survive. Then, Navy goes back to 18, and 10 more golden rats to both them and Sky for a total of 20 and 30 respectively. Dear God. Turn 6 Sky. Sky decides to keep their influence and move to tile 37. Go back 5 tiles. Sinkhole? What sinkhole? I have no idea what you're talking about, Smile. Yes. There definitely isn't a second sinkhole forming from Sky's tiles, but if there was, Navy already seems to be caught in it. That's it for this round. Still trapped in being Alpha, or wherever this is, but I don't seem to be in immediate danger, so I can still run the show. Actually, hold on a minute. I've got all this influence here. Maybe if I had a tile, I could use it to bust my way out. Hey guys, you think you could find a way to feed the being a blank tile? While you mull it over, don't forget to do the YouTube stuff. By the way, on the Discord server we've got a whole side game of 100 tiles running called The Sidewalk. There are 4 pawns, but each pawn is controlled by a team. There's no limit to how many players can be on a team or how late you can join. You can join right now if you wanna. Wink wink nudge nudge. And as long as I'm still alive, I'll see you in round 10. Good luck, players.